Welcome everybody to the Thursday night. We are doing a special teaching. Tonight what I'm going to talk about is our new compensation plan. So I'm going to ask you to get your pen and paper handy or your pencil and paper handy. We're going to keep the questions to a minimum. Hopefully I can go through this. It's a very simple comp plan. I'm going to go through this on where you can fully understand it. Please remember, everything that you're looking at this evening is going to be based on one number, an $89 package, an $89 package. We have other packages. We have other things you can buy, but an $89 package, okay? Because that package will probably be the most prevalent that people will purchase and want to use. So let's get started. First of all, this is a compensation plan, and we want to talk about what type it is first. It is a Unilevel plan. What is the definition of a Unilevel plan? Well, that means this. As you come in, you can put people as wide as you want. You can continue to put them there, You can put 50, 100, whatever you want. Just keep putting them in. They only go front line to you, your personal people. That's the definition of a Unilevel plan. Now there's only 3 parts to this compensation plan. There's only 3 parts. Please remember, it seems like there's a lot, but there's really only 3. The first part of the compensation plan is what we call a fast start bonus. Now remember, this is based on $89 package or higher, right? So as you bring people in on an $89 package, you can see there's 5 people here. You've brought in 5 people. Every time you bring in someone on an $89 package or higher, you will receive a $30 fast start bonus. $30 fast start bonus, and that is paid weekly, every single week. Now, as we go through this, I want you to write down the questions so we can address them right after I'm finished. This will not take long. Something I need to make everyone aware of. A lot of you are bringing people in, and that's fantastic, but you're bringing people in and they're saying, well, I want to go ahead and buy my car and get my digital card now, and I want to spend the $49.97. Let me explain something to you. Please read what it says in the yellow. $30 for personally enrolled at $89 or higher. So if you're letting people come in and you let them go ahead and purchase their product now, purchase the $49.97 or purchase the texting, you will not receive a $30 fast start bonus, because this happens when we launch the new side of the company, okay? And you can't even go purchase an $89 product now because it's not available. It will be available when we launch this other side of the company in 32 to 33 days. Want to make sure you're clear on that, because we're getting a lot of phone calls at the office going, well, they want to sign up now. You can, if you want, you can. But if you brought them in, do not expect when we launch a $30 fast start bonus. It's not going to happen, because they bought a $49.97 product, not the $89 package. And if you buy a $49.97 product, there's no way I can give you a $30 fast start bonus. It's impossible. Okay? So please understand, this is the very first part of the comp plan. And as you bring people in, $89 or higher is a $30 fast start bonus paid weekly. That's the first part of the comp plan. Wasn't that simple? Good. All right. Now let's get to the part which is your residual side. Now the residual side is your level 1 and your level 2 only. Level 1, level 2 only. What you're looking at on this picture would be your level 1, but let's move forward. Here you are, you bring in 3 people. You bring in 3 people. This is based on $89. You're on an $89 product, and you bring in 3 on an $89 product. Level 1 and 2 residual income. Now, you have to have 3 people to qualify. 3 people to qualify to get paid. But here's what we're doing. On the fast start bonus, when you get 1, you get you $30. When you get 2, you get you $30. When you get 3, you get you $30. You're qualified. We're still giving you the $30 fast start bonus. But to qualify to receive the residual income, you must have 3 personally sponsored people, okay? Now, let's go to what the numbers are. If you're on an $89 product and you bring 3 people in on an $89 product, we know that you just collected $90, $30 fast start bonus, but now you're making $100 per month. Now, why is that? Please write this down. An $89 product is worth 35 BB. Okay, so Let me move this over here. Okay, so on the $89 product, 35 BV. So if you take 3 people times 35, that's 105 BV. 105 BV. So you're making $100. Here's the best part. If you're paying $89 a month for the package you're going to receive, which is the the endless, the bump card, the digital card itself, and the digital card is infinite. You can build as many pages as you want, many videos, however you want to build it, strictly up to you. That coupled with the text message marketing for 1,200 outgoing messages per month. Now, the text message marketing is your lead generator, but I digress back to the compensation plan, because this is what's important. $89 is 35 BV. So 3 times 35, because you brought 3 people in, there's 105 BV there. So you're making $100 per month with only 3 people. $100 per month with only 3 people. That's $1,200 a year with only 3 people. Now, as I'm going through this, there's going to be times when I'm going to say, I would ask you to please go find another comp plan that pays you $100 per month with 3 people. There's not one. You won't find it. So that's the first part. This is your level 1. Now remember, you can go as wide as you want to level 1. You can sponsor 3, you can sponsor 10, you can sponsor 20, you can sponsor 50, whatever you want to do. You can just keep going, keep putting them in, right? So when you bring in 3, it's virtually, you're not paying for it anymore. It covers what you're doing. Okay, so that's the first part. Now, here's what happens. This is the second phase. Now, you don't have to have it structured exactly like this, but let's say you bring in your 3, which you have to do to qualify, right? And you want to teach these people to do the same, go get 3. And the reason that you want to teach them this is because when you get 3, what happens? Your monthly is covered. You're covering your cost with 3 people. That's the most important part, because most people want to say, well, if I come in, how do I get it free? Well, it's not getting it free, but it covers your costs. You're still going to pay every month, but you're making more than you're paying. Okay? So, as you're looking at this structure, this business structure has a total of 12 people. There's 9 on your second level. That's your second level, 9 people. There's 3 on your first level for a total of 12. 12 people. And all of these people are paying $89 a month for that great package that you get from us, right? Well, when you have 12 people in your business, all at $89, that's $400 a month. The structure you're looking at right now is $400 a month, $4,800 a year for only 12 people. An extra $400 a month can change people's lives. It can. There was a study done that $400 to $500 a month can literally keep people out of bankruptcy. Just that much money. So that's why this is important. 12 people in your business. Now listen, if you're a great sponsor, you don't have to have it like this. You can go put 12 people in yourself. You sponsor 12 people yourself. It's still $400 a month. If they're all at $89 on that $89 product or higher. If it's higher, you get more BV. It's 35 BV for an $89 package. 35 BV for an $89 package. So if you took this 12 times 35, if you do 12 times 35, I believe it's 1,050. I'm sorry, it's not 1,050. That's the wrong one. Hold on, let me look it up. I have all my notes here. I want to make sure I'm correct. I don't want to give you wrong information at all. So 12 times 35 is 420. 420 BV. That's why you're making $400 a month. I'll show you that in a minute how this works, okay? So the next step, once you've made the $400 a month, you've hit there, here's what's next. Okay? All you do is add 2 more. Add 2 more to your front line. Now this is I'm showing you how to build this way, but again, it doesn't have to be structured exactly this way. As long as you have, this is what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 plus 5. There's 20 people here. If you have 20 people in your level 1 and 2, and they're paying $89 a month, you're going to make $700 a month. This is $700 a month with 20 people. That's $8,400 a year. $8,400 a year. All you did was you just added 2 more people. Instead of 3 you sponsored, you now have 5. And all 5, what did they do? They did the simple activity of getting their 3, so they're pretty much, their cost is covered every month. This whole thing is driven on getting 3 people covering your cost every month. That's the entire thing. Getting 3 people, your cost is covered. So what you're looking at here is $700 per month on a Unilevel comp plan. Now, you can continue to go wide. You can put 50 in, you can put 100, whatever you want to do, strictly up to you, okay? So that's $700 per month, 20 people. This is your residual side of the comp plan, level 1 and 2, level 1 and 2. Is there more? Yes, there's more. Level 1 and 2, 1 and 2, residual comp plan. Well, what does residual mean, Ron? That means when you build your business to this structure or 20 people on your front line or some kind of a semblance of 20 people on your first and second level at $89 or higher, residual income means as long as those people are active and they pay every month you're receiving $700 per month, every month. That's passive income. That's called passive income. You build it once, you continue to get paid on it. That's passive income, okay? So then the next step is here. Look what happened. On your second level, instead of having 3, they all went, your first level got 2 more. So now here it is. It's very simple. You have 5 people you've personally sponsored. 5 people. What did they do? They each went and got 5 themselves. You have a total of 30 people in your business. With this structure you're looking at right here, remember, it doesn't have to be this perfect structure. It could be you sponsored 30 by yourself. Or you sponsored 15 and half of them went and got, they're 3. However it works, as long as you have that 30 people in your first and second level and you have personally sponsored 3 people to be qualified, it's $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year. $12,000 per year. That's an amazing feat. Now, I've been involved in this industry for 29 years, and in July it'll be 30. And I can tell you, I have never found a comp plan that's like this. I've never found a comp plan that you can control everything because you're just watching your first and second level, That's how you build your residual income. Because the way I've always had to do it, I've had to build 6, 7, 9, 10, 15 levels deep. I had to do that myself, and it's very difficult to do. It's not easy. That's not something everybody can do. So this comp plan makes it simple. You're only building your first level and helping your first level do what? Get their 3 to get it where their cost is covered. And then they can expand on that and get even more. The same way you're doing. Okay, so that's your second part of the comp plan. Now there's more, and I'll show you more. But the second part of the comp plan is your residual income, level 1, level 2. Residual income, level 1, level 2. Okay? Now let's move to the third part of the comp plan. This will be the third part of the comp plan. Before we move there, I forgot this here. This is what we just did. Your level 1, your level 2 BV equals your income. Remember we said when you had 3 people at 89 on 35 BV, that's 105. You have 100 BV, so you're making $100 a month. There's one I didn't put. If you have 6 people, just 6 people in your group, your first level, you make $200 a month. But I went straight to the $400 a month. Remember, that's 12. Now, if you look at these numbers, we're working with a BV of 35. 35, okay? So if you take the monthly income of, let's say, $1,000, and you divide it by 35, it takes 29 people, level 1 and 2, to make $1,000 a month. That's a very simple math equation. Very simple. Let's go to national director. If you want to make $2,000 a month, you take 2,000 and you divide it by 35, okay? Which is 57.1 or 58 people. As you look at these numbers, you can see 3,000, 4,000. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Most people in this business, I mean, they have this thing that they want to make like 10,000 a month or 5,000 a month or 4,000 a month. You will not find anywhere in this industry, any company, I just know for a fact you won't find it. You will not find a company in our industry right now that for 58 people, 58 people in your business, you make $2,000 a month. Now you might be thinking, Ron, I can't sponsor 58 people. You don't have to. You don't have to. Let's say that you sponsored 10 people and each one of those got 5. Well, that means you have 10 people on your level 1 and you have 50 people on your level 2. That's 60 people. And you only sponsored 10 and each one of those sponsored 5. That's 60 people. That's $2,000 a month. So that's how you figure your income. If you want to make a roadmap to how you want to get to where you want to go, take it and divide it by 35. Take the number, divide it by 35, okay? Now, here is part 3. Part 3. Now, this is going to get in depth. Remember, your level 1 and level 2 is for your residual income. That's that income that comes every single month, whether you like it or not. We call it mailbox money, okay? That was part 2. Now, here comes part 3. We call this the star constellation bonuses and the check match. Now, there's 2 things happening here, and I'm going to explain them to you, all right? So let's say, there you are, right there. We're going to go back to what you've already built. We're going to go through it together. Now, the way this reads is once you're in and you've got your people that you've personally sponsored, let's just go through that together. You've sponsored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. You sponsored 8 people already. Now, for the bonuses, and I'm going to tell you, there's $304,000 in bonuses in this comp plan. $304,000 in bonuses. And I'll show them all to you in just a second. I got a page that shows it to you. So here's what it says in the bonuses, and I'll show it to you. Once 2 of your personally sponsored people, once they're making $100 a month, $100 a month, you're going to receive a one-time bonus of $200. Here's how that works. You've got 2 people that sponsored 3 apiece, remember? Because they're going to make $100 a month. And to do that on an $89.97 product or 35 BV, remember, you only got to sponsor 3. You got to sponsor 3 anyway to qualify to get paid for residuals. So if they just go do what they're supposed to do, once 2 of them do it, that you personally sponsored, you get a $200 bonus. Bonus. Okay? That's the first one. Now, this goes a lot. I'm not going to cover them all, but I'll show you the page where you understand. Then the next step is, once you have 4 people that's making $100 a month, let's just take 2 more. There's 4 people. Now you just get a bonus for $400. You get a one-time bonus of $400, but you pick up 15% check match on level 1. Now, level 1 is where your 8 people are, okay? Let me give you a hypothetical scenario. You sponsored 20 people over time, and all 20 people they've all getting it where their cost is covered, okay? So if you take 20 people times 100, what is that, 2,000? They're all making $100 a piece. So that's $2,000. You take 15% of 2,000, whatever that is. I think it's like, I don't know. It's $300, $300. And that comes every month. So this becomes part of your residual, not the $400, not the $200. That's a one-time bonus. But the 15% check match on level 1 comes every month because they're paying every month. We're paying them every month. Whatever we pay them, you're going to receive 15%. What if you had somebody that went and crushed it and they're making $1,000 a month on your level 1? Well, because they're doing what they're doing, you're making $150 extra on them every single month, on top of your residual income that we just talked about. So what is the next step? Well, now the next one is when you have 6 people making $100 per month, your bonus becomes $600. $600. But now you have the 15% check match on level 1, but you also have now picked up 10% on level 2. Now what you're looking at level 2 is where you see the couples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's 18 people there. Now let's say they all make $100 a piece. Well, that's 1,800. So at 10%, you make 180 there. So you're making 150 and 180. You see how this can add up? Because as you go deeper in a Unilevel plan, it gets wider. It gets wider and wider and wider. And this goes 8 levels deep. But the next one is 2 more, 8 people. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, 8 people making $100 a month. In other words, covering their costs. Only bringing 3 people in. Now you picked up another bonus of $800. But here's the difference. Now you have 15% check match on your level 1, 10% check match on your level 2, and 10% check match on your level 3. On your level 3. It's not on the screen here. Your level 3 is not shown. But we have, let's see, I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. I have 24 people on level 2. So if I took 24 people, those 24 people on your level 2, and they each got 3 to cover their cost, that means now there's 72 people on your level 3. 72 people on your level 3. And if they're all just going to get it for free, that's 72 times 100. That's $7,200. $7,200 on level 3. And you just picked up 10% check match on level 3. Well, if there's $7,200 being paid out on level 3 from my company, you're going to get a 10% check match. So level 3 is now making you $720 a month. Your level 2 is now making you $180 a month. And your level 1 is now making you $150 a month. And they're all put together, and it comes every month on top of your residual income for level 1 and 2. I hope you understood that. I hope you understood that. Now, I'm going to show you the screen where we can go even further. This is the bonuses. Now, they're just positions. They're not ranks. They're just positions. The requirement, remember I told you, 2 people making 100, you're personally sponsored people. Personally sponsored people. Okay? That's the ones you put in. When 2 of those make 100, you make $200 bonus. When 4 of those make 100, you make a $400 bonus. When 6, we went through that. We went all the way through 8. And you picked up 15% of your first level, 10% of your second level, 10% of your third level. But let's go farther. 4 of those people are already making $100 a month. And let's say 4 of the other ones decide they want to go a little more and they make $200. So now you got 4 people making $100. You got 4 people making $200. And remember what that is, folks. $200 is only 6 people. They have 6 people now. You pick up a bonus of $1,200. Listen, I'm not real smart, but if I take 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1,200, if I add them all together, well, 1,200, 800 is 2,000, 600 and 400 is 3. You've picked up $3,200 in bonuses already. 3,200 in bonuses. And now you just opened up level 4 at 5%. 8 people making 200. Now you'll notice it stops at 8. You might have sponsored 50, but you only need 8 of them to accomplish this. You don't need to count 8 of them that'll do this. What if you have 12 of them that did it? You're still going to get the same bonus, but you're going to pick up so much money on the check match, it's ridiculous. But 8 people making 200 a month. Remember what 200 a month is? That's 6 people. 6 people. Each one of your personally sponsored people, 8 of them, 8 out of the 50, 8 out of the 20, 8 out of the, whatever it is, but 8 of them are making 200. That means they got 6 people in their business between level 1 and 2. But they got to have 3 on level 1 to qualify, don't forget. But now you're picking up another bonus of $1,600. You guys remember what I said it takes to make 400? That means you sponsor 3, and each one of those 3 sponsor 3. You help 8 people do that, making $400 a month. You pick up a bonus of $3,200. I hope you're getting this because this is the last part of the comp plan. So you get upfront money and a bonus, and now you're also building even bigger residual on the check match. There's 2 things happening here. 2 things. But the only way that works is your personally sponsored people have to hit these numbers. Okay? They have to hit these numbers. And because you had 4 making 100, you don't need an extra 6. No, you can use the same 4 you already had and get 2 more to make 100, and you picked up the next bonus. Now, I hope everybody understands because that's the comp plan. We have just went through the comp plan. We had 3 pieces. We had the fast start bonus, 89 or higher. We're gonna have 3 packages, but I'm only talking about 89. It's 35 BV, right? So the fast start bonus is $30 is paid out for every $89 customer you bring in. That's paid weekly. Second part of the comp plan was very simple. Level 1 and 2 only for your residual income. Level 1 and 2 only, $89 is a 35 BV product. If you want to make $2,000 a month, take 2,000, divide it by 35. That will tell you how many people you need to have between levels 1 and 2 to make $2,000 a month. It's a very simple comp plan to figure. And part 3 is this bonuses and the check match. This is where it forces you to go help your personal people that you brought in. If you'll notice, this comp plan is built around one thing. It's built around you helping your people succeed. It's not built around you bringing somebody in and making them an orphan and you running off and never helping them because you picked up a $30 fast start bonus. That's not what it's about. Not if you want to go make the money. That is not what it's about. Okay? Now, let me stop share. So the next one's our regular presentation. Hope I'll see you there. There's 50-something people here. I'd like to see you. That'd be great. Have a good night, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye.